Hi Scorpio. I'm Lateesha, and I am here with your weekly horoscope for August the 5th through August 11th. But before we get started with the horoscope, I want to announce my first weekly giveaway, and I am giving away 2 prizes in honor of our new moon eclipse, which is happening on the 11th, and the number 11 equals 2 in numerology. So in honor of that, I am giving away 2 prizes. The first prize is a 1-hour birth chart reading with me, and this will include the full written report as well as the recording that I will email to you with the interpretation of your birth chart. And the second prize is a synastry reading. So if you have someone that you are interested in, you may want to, you're thinking about being in a relationship with them, or you are already in a relationship and you just want to take a look at the relationship and see what the strengths are. And if you're having some challenges, you just want to look at that and just know further what's going on. Synastry is a great way to do that, having a synastry reading. So I'm offering that to you. Now, in order to enter to win the prizes, the first thing you want to do is subscribe to my channel, and then in the comments list your moon sign. And if you don't know your moon sign, you can go to Cafe Astrology and type in your birth information in the birth chart calculator, get your moon sign, put that into the comment section. Also list if you would like to have the synastry reading or the birth chart reading, which one you would prefer. List that, and then go over to Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and then thirdly, like my Facebook page, okay, which is Astrologer Lateesha Bynum Hinton. All right, and I'll have all of that listed below. Now on to the horoscope reading this week. Scorpio, I'm so happy for us because I'm a Scorpio moon. This week we are starting out with some beautiful, peaceful energy that is definitely going to be a blessing to you, because we have a grand earth trine between Venus, Uranus, and Pluto. Venus is in Virgo, Uranus is in Taurus, and Pluto is in Capricorn. And so for you, this is affecting you in your area of your social groups. That's where Venus is. And then in your 7th house of partnership, there's Uranus bringing about some good change. And then in your house of communication, there is Pluto. So for you, this is bringing about empowerment within yourself, for you to speak your truth, for you to stand up for yourself, for you to say what it is that you need to say. But there's harmony with it. The change that's coming in your partnerships, be it business partnerships or love partnerships, that change is coming. You're feeling empowered. You're feeling like you're able to move out, and the blessings of the universe are with you. Then you have Venus there in your social groups. So all of this is working together for your partnerships, your who you are socializing with, the way that you are communicating with them, also with your siblings that you are in a relationship with. This is causing some beautiful conversations, beautiful energy, and understanding of where you stand. Maybe a new fresh, with Uranus change coming in, a new fresh understanding of who you are, who they are, a new set of boundaries that make the relationships better in all these areas, in partnership and in the social groups that you are a part of. So this is how we can see this coming in. You also, with Venus here in your 11th house, you may be receiving some accolades. You may be receiving rewards and awards and celebration. You know, you may be coming forth out into the world and people celebrating you with Venus sitting here. It's very beautiful. All right, so that's something that is happening, coming in. And then also we have a beautiful conversation happening between Jupiter, which is in your sign, and Pluto in Capricorn. And also Neptune is having a beautiful conversation at the same time with Pluto. So this is happening for you in your first house, which is your house of self, and then your house of communication, and then your house of creativity. So you, all while that Earth trine is going on, this is happening at the same time. It's happening for the majority of the whole week. You are having a week where you are receiving all of these blessings. You are able to communicate greatly with everybody that you need to communicate with, your partners, your social groups that you are a part of. You are able to have creativity. You're able to get some divine creativity to know what to say, when to say it. You may be creating a new piece of art. You may be launching a new business as an entrepreneur, and you have all of these blessings supporting you this week. So make sure you use this energy. Don't waste this good energy that's here. Go ahead, and if you want to create something new, if you need to approach somebody in a group that with a proposal of something that you want to see happen within the group, a creative idea you have, this is the time to do it, because you have the support of the universe behind you to see it come into fruition. All right. Now on the 8th, we also have the moon joining the water party, because she will be in Cancer, and that is in your area of legal and long distance travel, higher education. And so she is joining up with Jupiter, that's in your sign, and Neptune. So with the moon there, you are feeling so good. If you are in higher education, if you have been having some legal issues that have come up, you are feeling so good and so safe at this time, because this is a time where you are being blessed in these areas. If you are trying to immigrate to another country, this is a feeling of safety. With the moon there could be a female who is an authority, who is helping you with your immigration to get it to go through. You may have a female judge if you have a legal issue, and she is on your team, she is on your side. You may have a female professor who is on your side, on your team, trying to help you go ahead and get done with the work you need to get done. And it's very beautiful. So that's happening for you the majority of the week. Well, the moon is coming in on the 8th. Okay, so the moon moves every 2.5 days, so you definitely want to use this energy that's coming in on the 8th if you have some of these areas that I just talked about here. All right. And if it's not for you, it could be for your children trying to go into higher education. There could be a female that is helping in that situation, helping taking your baby under their wings so that they can go ahead and get in school, get that bachelor's degree, to get registered, to walk you through and just be on your side, just an angel that has come to help you. All right, so that's what we're looking at on the 8th for sure. All right, and then finally on the 11th, we have the eclipse coming in. The eclipse, this is a new moon partial solar eclipse in the sign of Leo at 18 degrees, and it will come in at 5:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday the 11th. All right, so for you, Leo is in your 10th house of career. So this is the highest part of the sky for you. This is a huge deal that this is happening here, and of course you have been having these eclipses come through this area even last year. This time last year, what was it, August last year, like August 23rd, you had a huge eclipse in Leo coming in and to work on your career area. The universe has been coming for this area for you, because when the eclipses happen, they happen to catapult you into your career area that you are supposed to be in. All right, and so we can see the effects of the eclipse happening a month before, give or take 5 days to the day of the eclipse, or a month after, give or take 5 days to the day. So you may have already begun to see a lot of these changes coming in your career area, or your reputation to the world. If you are a person, you don't have a career necessarily, traditional career, you know, as the world would say what it is, as society would name it. You may be a homemaker, you know, and so you wouldn't have a traditional career, but even still, this energy is coming in and it is changing your reputation or how other people see you in the world. All right, so that is what is happening with this eclipse. So with this eclipse coming in here, Scorpio, you know, you are understanding better, more and more, what it is you came here to do. You are understanding more and more the career and the reputation that you want to have. Okay, we're talking about Leo power here, and we're talking about you coming to a place where you own your power, and you own the strength of who you are in the world unashamedly. All right, now we do have some challenging aspects coming in. So, you know, when the eclipses happen, you know, again, sudden change. So if you work for someone else, or even if you are self-employed, there could be a huge change. If you are self-employed, you may change what it is that you are doing. You may say, you know, this path is not working, and we need to overhaul the whole way we are presenting this business. You know, that may be what you do. The Mercury is retrograde, and Mercury is conjunct this eclipse. So with Mercury being conjunct this eclipse and retrograde, and then Mercury is having some difficult conversations with Pluto and Jupiter during this eclipse. You know, there may be some misunderstanding or miscommunication between you and a boss. If you work on a job, you know, the boss may have told you that you were going to get a promotion, or you could move to a different department, or you thought you were going to get a particular role and you were told that, but then something falls through and you aren't able to work in that role. Some kind of change happens, and there's some miscommunication about what you are to be doing. Or if you were told that yes, you're going to be working in this department, you're excited, you're going to work in that department, and then you start on the job and you find that you're working in another department. So there's some kind of miscommunication from authority that comes in, and some misunderstanding. But you know, Mercury moves quickly, so that whole situation will pass by quickly, and you'll be okay. You're always okay, because the universe is always conspiring to bless you. All right, so that's all I have for you, my dear Scorpio. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Have a great week.